In this video, I will tell you how can you learn spoken English in just 7 days. Yes, you heard that right. It is possible to speak English confidently and fluently in just 7 days. But if you want to speak this language fluently and confidently in next 7 days, then you will have to dedicate yourself completely towards learning this language. You will have to develop a self belief. You will have to keep a positive mindset, then only you will be able to learn and speak this language very fluently and confidently. And what are those things which you have to do to learn this language, to speak this language very clearly and confidently in next 7 days? In this video I'm going to tell you. First thing, like, if you want to speak this language fluently and confidently, you will have to focus on three things. First thing is vocabulary, second thing is sentence formation, and third thing is speaking. Because your sole purpose is to learn spoken English, you have to speak fluently. So for that, speaking is most important part of this. So step by step I will be telling you all the things which you have to do. First thing, as I told you, you need to focus on vocabulary. How can you learn a lot of vocabulary? Because vocabulary plays a vital role into speaking English. If you will have a lot of vocabularies in your mind, you will be able to express yourself, you will be able to express your thoughts very clearly and concisely in front of anyone, and it will help you. It allows you to frame sentences and construct sentences very perfectly. So now let's talk about how can you learn a lot of vocabulary. If you want to learn a lot of vocabulary, then you will have to make habit of reading books. I'm not saying you have to read a book in a day if you want to learn spoken English in 7 days. No, it is not possible. Nobody can do it. People can do it, but for you it is not possible. I know it because I have faced the same thing which you are facing right now. So what can you do? Read 1 pages, 2 pages, 3 pages, and like as much as you can read, but it is completely up to you. But try to read at least 2 pages every day. When you are reading, that time, try to underline, try to write down those all vocabularies which meaning you don't know in your notebook. Once you write down all those vocabulary, then go on Google and search the meaning of those all vocabulary and try to learn those vocabularies, right? When you do these things, when you learn vocabularies, then when you go for speaking, you have to use these vocabularies in your conversation. How you have to do it, I will tell you in next step, right? So for learning vocabulary, you will have to make a habit of reading books. There is no any other way through that you can learn a lot of vocabulary. People will say you by listening, by doing this, that you can learn a lot of vocabulary, but it is not true. It doesn't work for everyone, because everybody's learning capacity is different. Somebody learn things very instantly, somebody learn things very lately, right? So the perfect way, I would say, that would be reading books. By reading books, you can gain a lot of knowledge. With that, you can attain a lot of vocabularies to speak, right? So it is all, the first step is vocabulary, and for getting a lot of vocabularies, for attaining a lot of vocabulary, you need to start reading books. Second thing is listening. You will have to immerse yourself completely into listening. No matter what are you watching, what are you listening, that should be in English, because listening allows you to understand this language very completely. I have seen a lot of people says I understand English, but when it comes to speaking, I lack. I can't speak in English. But to be honest, they don't understand English very well. How can I say it? Say to them, ask to them to watch a complete movie, complete a Hollywood movie, complete English movie, and then ask them what about that movie was. That person will be able to explain you the context. But if you will ask to him, try to speak the same thing in English, whatever what about that movie was, I guarantee that person will not be able to explain you that movie. What is the reason behind of it? Now you will say me, that person understand English, but he is not able to speak. Why he is not able to speak English? Ask this question to yourself, and that person too. If he is able to understand English, why he is not able to, if he is able to understand, then why he is not able to speak? Like, it is a very basic thing. If when a teacher teaches you something in classroom, and if you are understanding, then why won't you able to speak or explain those things to again to that teacher? It is a very basic thing. So it means you don't understand English very well, that's why you are not able to speak, that's why you are not able to explain those things in English to anybody, somebody else. So that's why I'm saying to you, stop lying to yourself, stop blaming to somebody else, start like focus on yourself, because nobody else can teach you this thing, you will have to practice by yourself, right? So like 20, like as much as time you have, no matter no matter how much time you're spending, you will have to spend a lot of time for listening. And listening in the sense, you have to do attentive listening. Whenever you are listening, try to understand, try to listen all the things very attentively, then only you will understand all the things very well, very perfectly, right? So second thing is listening. Third thing is practice of speaking. No matter where are you at right now, you are a complete beginner or are you are an intermediate, you have to means you have to do practice of speaking each and every day. Like it is video for 7 days English speaking, is English speaking, or like who the person who wants to speak this language in the 7 days, so it is for those. So for those person, you will have to practice each and every day, at least give 2 or 3 hours per day for speaking only. And now you will ask me where and when and where I will from where I can get person with whom I will do practice of English speaking. I have created my own WhatsApp group. You will get a link of that group in description. Go join my group, the English Speakers Club, where there you will get more than 400 plus peoples with whom you can do practice of English speaking 24/7. It is completely up to you how much time you can spend for talking to people. There you can talk to me as well, right? So yeah, you will have to dedicate yourself completely for speaking, listening, and learning vocabularies. These three are the pillars of English speaking. If you have good command onto it, I guarantee within next 7 days you will start speaking English fluently and flawlessly. Apart from this, if you are still not able to speak this language fluently in 7 days, then I am inviting you to join my one-on-one personalized spoken English classes. If you will join my one-on-one personalized spoken English classes, I guarantee within 1 month, you will start speaking English fluently and confidently. Why I'm telling it to you? Because in last 2 months, I have taught more than 10 students. Now they are able to speak this language very fluently, very clearly and concisely, and with that they have improved their communication skills as well. So that's why I guarantee you within 1 month you will start speaking English very clearly and confidently. If you want to connect with me, if you want to join my one-on-one personalized spoken English classes, my contact number is given in the description. Go text me right away and start your journey towards better English speaking. Don't delay your success, like, because already you have wasted your a lot of time towards learning this language, still you haven't reached to the level you want to achieve. So for that I'm saying you should start now. It's time to be serious towards your English speaking, because if you will have good command over your English speaking, you will get a lot of opportunities because of your English speaking only. So yeah, that's all for today, everyone. Follow these things for the next 7 days, and then let me know in the comment section how it was, and how like with how many people have followed these things and how many people got benefit out of it. So yeah, that's all for today.